Stupid logo. Yeah, that's better. You can get it. Marvelous.
Yo, what's good? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. And look, today I've been waiting for the One Piece top deck to bless the streets with the Chile regional results, and this is what I have for the streets. A lot of people in my comments in my last video asking about Chile, something top that we did not expect, and I think it's time for us to go over it for the gang, and that's a fact, not an opinion.
Yes! We did it! We won, I tells you!
So with that being said, let's go ahead and hit the ground running with our very first deck we see on the screen right now, which is UP Luffy. Ooh. I was originally going to do these in the sim, but some people in my comments were asking if they could just see the whole entire breakdown, when it happened, where it happened, placement, and the host. So I'm just going to start doing these regional reports on One Piece top decks if I can have them to my disposal. But nonetheless, this is the Chile regional with 512 players that did attend. UP Luffy showing up. This one got top 32, and quite honestly, remember what I told you guys in our tier list. Remember what the higher level thinker said. I told you guys this deck is going to be abusing this 8-cost Dofi package with the Rosie, and that's exactly what this deck is doing. If you could make it to late game, just being able to add cards from your deck to your hand every single turn. I think it's pretty much 2 with the draw and also the leader effect. This deck late game cannot be beat. Being able to have this Mr. Bong Clay, being able to copy anything on the board really shines, my personal opinion. But it really does look like the UP players are opting out for that combo I suggested in our tier list, and that's a fact, not an opinion. You can do some crazy combos with this. You guys can go to Sanji to Doflamingo to Rosie, or you guys could go Sanji into this Draco Mihawk, place 1 character of a cost 7 or less at the bottom of the owner's deck. Being able to, I'm really surprised he's actually only playing 1 Charlotte Pudding. I'm telling you guys this right now, if you guys are a UP Luffy fan, once you guys go into OP13, you guys are gonna have to be playing 3 or 4 of these just because of how many cards Ace gets. If you just keep on resetting them, you're really gonna have a good time. For right now, it's good. Nami just being able to have some top of your deck manipulation here, and everything else is pretty much the same. You got some ramp with Gear 2, we have Gum Gum Giant, we have Thunder Kaido. I like calling this one Thunder Kaido, giving 4,000 power to one of your leaders or one of your characters. I'm sorry, it does cost 2 Don Kaido expensive. We're actually running Hell's Judgment, God's Thread, and also Red Rock. So no Gravity Blade, just and this is the only form of removal they do have, is just 1 Gravity Blade. So they must have just been, you know, making it to late game and just spinning. That's what it really looks like. UP Luffy coming in, doing work, and I told you guys this combo is going to take over. This Doflamingo Rosie package is doing work for the streets. That's a fact, that opinion. Top 32. Congratulations to you, gang. Next person we have right here is a GP Luffy. This is actually top 32. GP Luffy, you guys don't know what it does. It's come out of EBO2. Nothing has truly changed out of this deck. Nothing actually even got hit. So, my opinion, this is still S tier deck, and that's a fact, that opinion. Ending off games with this Monkey D. Luffy, just allowing you to restand this character, being able to close out games sitting at a 7,000 power attack. This is the staple and glue of the deck with the Sanji and Pudding. If you let this sit on the board and let it resolve a couple times, you're going to end up losing. This is how strong this card is. Having some combo features with this Luffy Taro, just being able to cheat out anything with a 5 or less, so you're really cheating out, you know, quite possibly this Sanji and Pudding, and or even a Zoro, but your real target for this particular card is more like your Sanji and Pudding. Searcher, Zoro, Gomo Jet Gatling. You know, we got some events, some searchers, you got Stage, Gum Gum Giant. Seems like these purple Straw Hat decks are really favoring this Hell's Judgment. This seems like this is the meta at the moment. A lot of people are opting out for this Hell's Judgment. We saw the UP Luffy, we're seeing it now in GP Luffy, and we're actually running the Demonic 9 Sword style Azura. This is from OP12. You guys see it on the screen. I'm gonna be honest with you, this deck hasn't really changed at all. Really good deck moving forward, and if you're a skilled pilot, this is definitely something you can, you know, you can really do well, in my honest opinion. GP Luffy, top 32, congratulations to you. Red Shanks, author is Rodrigo. Chile, top 32. Shanks is the baseline, you know, color type of deck. If you want to just play a red deck and have a little bit of everything, Shanks is the deck for you. That's a fact, not an opinion. Some cost reduction or power reduction. We start with the Otama, some blockers with lime juice, some utility out of the Lucky Rule, and also the Tony Chopper. Shanks coming out of structure deck, or not structure deck, OP12. 4-drop blocker on opponent's attacks. Once per turn, you may discard 1 card from your hand up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters. Gets negative 2,000 power during this turn, and that's on opponent's attacks. So that happens every single turn. Marco, just have some board removal here. Have some board removal with the Edward Newgate and also the Ben Beckman being able to trash. Blocker of Utop. Yasop is actually running 4 of these. Very surprised he's running 4 of these. He's actually running 4 Silver's Rally, just having some board removal of anything with a 3,000 or lower, which is not hard at all. Shanks, he's actually running a lot of both of the big boy Shanks, with the one that it's kind of like the Foxy effect on steroids, and also the board removing one with the Shanks as well. He's actually running both of these, which is pretty crazy. Goldie Roger, you guys are probably going to be seeing Goldie Roger a little bit more going into OP13 right now, not so much, but make sure you guys pick these up sooner rather than later. We got Gum Red Hawk, which is a staple, and same thing with Kick Course. Both of these are staples. Shanks, congratulations to you, gang. Top 32. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight to our next deck. Our next deck is Reiju. So this is probably the 3rd hardest deck in the game. This is a combo-centric deck, a fuck yo bitch type of deck. If you're a shy size pilot, you can pretty much beat everything in the room, no matter which meta you are playing. But you just have to be a combo-centric, you know, pilot. You have to be a shy pilot. You got to be that one pilot where people look at you and the first thing they say is, sign him.
Now I'm going to sign this, and it's a great honor. $6.2 trillion.
Exactly the type of pilot you got to be, but nonetheless, this is the same exact list that Reiju's always been on. I actually don't even see anything new from OP12. This is from OP11. Yeah, everything, this deck is relatively pretty old. The latest thing they got was this Vinsmoke Reiju in OP11. Having the Gecko Borea built into this deck of Vinsmoke Judge, being able to bring back pretty much, you know, all Germa 6. You see right here, play up to 4 Germa 6. It's almost like that Emu Elder card, really crazy, but this is the staple glue of your deck. You really just want to be able to just keep bringing this out, minus to the character by 2,000 and rushing the board with that 7,000 attacking power card. Some searching with the Reiju. This is another staple glue of this deck. This is really good, especially with the Black Berea. Black Berea, this is probably the best deck Black Berea is currently played in at this moment in time. And you guys saw what it did, RP Law, and Reiju's doing the same thing, just spinning, running the Sanji. He's actually not running, he's running the Nijiji, he's running EG Reiju. He's not running the green one, the green Power Ranger. He's running the Tony Chopper just for a trash blocker. And yeah, that's all we have for this Reiju deck. Let's get top 16. Not bad. Like I said, this is one of the hardest decks in the game to play. And if you're a shy spot, you can really go far with this deck. Congratulations to you. Got another Shanks. Top 16. We're not going to really go over this because you just already went over his Shanks. We're just going to look at certain texts he might have used. Still running the 4 Shanks, Lucky Roo, 2 Marco. He's actually running 2 Yasups here. 2 Edward Newgate, Ben Beckman. He's actually doing the 3-2 split here. 4 Silver's Rally. 2 Divine Departure. The last Shanks deck, we did not see this. 2 Divine Departure. Very crazy. He's actually running Red Force as well. I haven't seen anybody play this. Activate main. You can rest this stage if your leader has the Red Hair Pirates type. Up to one of your characters get a negative 1,000 power. I guess it's pretty good if you have a lot of board removal in this deck. Let's see, we have board removal right here. 2, 4, 10, 12. Yeah, he has 12. Actually, he has 14. He has 14 board removal S cards in his deck, so I guess stage really goes well with this. So if you guys are a big fan of board removal type of decks with red, this might be the list for you. I've never seen a list like this before, but nonetheless, Shanks, you're coming up clutch, top 16. Congratulations to you. Next deck we have right here is another top 16 placement from Chile. It's from the maker 1610. So like I said, this deck has really been cooking in the streets. It only works if you're a Shy-Stats pilot. When we look at the ratios, everything kind of looks the same. He's running 3 Black Marias. He's running 3 Foxes. I don't think I saw the last one. He actually running 1 Reiju right here from OP12. If you trash contains 4 or more event cards, this character gains plus 2000, and it's a event smoke Reiju, so it can be searched out. That's an interesting tech. This is the first time I've seen that in a Reiju deck. He's running Vinsmoke EGG, and he's actually running this Vinsmoke EGG as well with the blocker. The last list did not run this, so that's really interesting. Same thing with this particular card. You know, this seems like this is just an easy staple in the decks from OP11. And the biggest thing I did say in my last breakdown of you know, this particular deck is that if you guys don't see stage in this deck, more likely going to lose. And so that's just what it is. He's actually running Black Bug as well. A lot of cards I have never seen before, but this is the deck list for OP12 Reiju putting in work, and that's why you on the thumbnail, you have 2 of them showing up. Next deck we have right here is Snooze Fest Zoro. Turn your brain off, Zoro. It got top 8. I'm not going to really go over this deck too much. You guys know what everything does. And quite honestly speaking, a lot of these Zoro decks kind of all look the same, bro. Like, still playing the thing that restands, the Electrical Luna, Draco Mihawk, you know, Draco Mihawk right here. This one, I do see a lot of Zoro decks not run this, so this is a little bit different right here. Tashigi, you're on the Kyoyu, Hiyori. Look, this is a staple Zoro deck. I don't want to waste no time on it. Top 8, congratulations to you, but it's a brain dead deck. We actually have another Shanks deck. Actually, I think Shanks might be on the thumbnail too, because Shanks is showing up. This is 3 I've shown you guys already. This is top 8 as well. Let's see if he's playing anything different. He's actually running the 1B Ace right here. He's going for the 3-4 split with Ben Beckman and Edward Newgate. Silver's rallied at 4, and it looks like this is just a staple 3-2 with the Shanks. And this version is actually running stage as well, so this is very interesting, very, very interesting to say the least. And yeah, put in work. The Shanks deck is all, you know, that's what I love about the Shanks decks too. Said all 3 of them were different. You love to see it. Top 8, congratulations to you. Next deck we got right here is top 4 GP Luffy. We already went over GP Luffy, so at this point in time, we're just gonna go over anything different. And no, everything's pretty much the same. The only thing that is different is this one right here. This is from OP12, Rochette Blow. Main, if it's a 3-drop main, if the number of down cards on your field is equal or lower than the number of your opponents, draw 1 card, then up to one of your opponent's characters gets -3 power. Then up to one of your opponent's characters gets -3000 power during this turn. So really good. It's just, it's kind of expensive for 3 down. I don't know if I want to play that in my deck. 3 down, that's pretty expensive, bro. So outside of that, this deck is cooking top 4. Congratulations to you, gang. And we actually got the first place finishing deck for the streets, and that is none other than Enel. Yes, I know a lot of people are asking me, hey, you know, how come we don't do the Enel stuff? Because everybody's playing Enel. I'd rather play BY Luffy, where you guys won't see any gameplay except for us. Nonetheless, Enel, this is the very first deck I learned the game on. Congrats, YGOD, Yella Gaga Da, YGOD. Shout out to all my delinquents coming in first, playing the 3 Shiro. She's 4 border booble for Zeus, Charlotte Brule for some blockers, best counter in the game. Great, these 2 are crazy at a trigger, and this is also a 2K ripping life of the Basil Hawkins. 4 removal Monkey D. Luffy, and also the Nami. He looks like he's only opting out for 1. This Sabo is actually crazy with how much amount of pluses you can get when you do some of this, especially since if you're an L, you're always getting life back. 1 Nico Robin for some burning. Kuma times 4. This is the reason why Kuma is $40, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. If you guys do not have this Kuma already, it comes out of OP12. You guys better get this card before anything from OP14 is revealed for the streets, and that's a fact, not an opinion. If we get a Warlord's Kuma and it's yellow that abuses this card is going to be the new category. I'm talking like $70, $80. So if you pick that up, make sure you use the link on the channel. And yeah, just a future. So Enel, really good, really hard to get off the board. Burning Life of Useless Kid. Enel, this is another Enel, really crazy. I remember when this leader first came out, everybody was saying how broken this is going to be, and once again, the West hyping up shit that they don't know about. I mean, this is why you don't listen to nobody. This is why you don't pay attention to anything clickbait. Motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about, and my video tomorrow will be showcasing that. So this is actually from OP6. I've never seen this card before. Arc maximum, activate main once per turn. You rest the stage in one of your nail. KO all of your opponent characters will cost 4 less. That's crazy. That is a crazy tech. I've never seen this card before. He's also running Flame Split as well, coming in first place. Anel YGLD put in the work for the streets. Very crazy. This got top 4 Blackbeard, and this is just kind of like Anel where nothing has really changed. So I'm not gonna really talk too much about it. Are they even running anything new? I don't think they're running anything new. This is from ST27. Yeah, they're not even running anything new. This is probably the same exact Blackbeard type of list. If you like floodgate decks that don't allow your opponent to play, this is definitely a good deck for you just because of this Kuzan right here and this Burgess. When you get the late game, that trash is filled up. This is pretty much as you know, a slight emu card right here. Really crazy. The Boom for some cost reduction, trash blocker with a 2K, the Fett staple, Doc Q staple, Marshall Dude Teach just base. Top 4, congratulations to you, gang. And the last deck we have right here, this is from a Chile Treasure Cup. This looks like a different tournament, but nonetheless, it got first place. It says placement second, so I'm not sure where this is from, but I just threw it in here. You got a rallies list, and like I said about all these Rayleighs lists is that these shits are pretty much all the same, pretty much a staple and glue. Once you get this card out, if this thing can just sit on the board, you really just gotta have a hard time winning the game. This is pretty much a Zoro version type of deck, well, especially since you are playing the Zoro with the Rush. And yeah, Silver's Rally. Look, that's all I got. If you guys do want to see the actual breakdown, here it is all right here. Okay, Chile. So these are all the Chile decks. And yeah, this is all we got for our OP12 Anel Regional. That's pretty much what I'm calling it because he got first place, as you guys can see right here. This guy got fucking first place, bro. I mean, you just can't go wrong with it. You see that? First fucking place. Very shice. Congratulations to you, Anel. YGLT type shit. Fuck your bitch type shit. Yeah, that's all I got. Exposed video tomorrow. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But look, before I go, if you're listening to the vibes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll go.